Agyam Ejaksha Drishya Kuve Atma Jabata Murchai Bayatvat Twaya Mochita Bhakti Bhaja Krita Cha Chacha Prema Bhaktim Swakame Priyacha Namo Shegra Homesti Damodareha Namaste Stu Damne Spura Deepti Damne Twaidi Odarayata Vishvasya Damne Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Shri Damodarastaka ki. Om Agana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militang Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You're going to translate? Tonight we will speak about the Damodarastic prayers.
今天晚上，今天晚上我们想讲一下这个达摩达尔的祷文。
This prayer has a very mysterious origin.
这个祷文充满了一些神秘的力量。
Beginning.
就是开始的这种玄秘。
Generally, you think that someone wrote a prayer and then it started.
可能你们认为有些人写了这个祷文，然后就开始了。
But you see, Krishna's pastimes are eternal.
但是 Krishna 的逍遥时光是永恒的。
Our activities are very temporary, but we're so proud of such temporary, illusory activities.
但是我们的行动，我们的活动都是短暂的，但我们却为此而骄傲。
Because Krishna's activities, his pastimes are eternal, the prayers can also be eternal.
所以，因为 Krishna 他的逍遥时光是永恒的，所以这个祷文应该也是永恒的。
Krishna is bewildering to understand because Krishna is beyond past, present, and future.
Krishna 是让人觉得迷惑的，因为他超越了我们所能理解的范畴。
There are three phases of time.
那有3个时间的阶段。
Ordinarily, you would think yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
通常来讲，大家可能就理解的时间范畴就是昨天、今天和明天。
That's another way of saying past, present, and future.
这也是另外一种说法，就是过去、现在和将来。
But these three phases of time only apply to conditioned souls.
而这样的3个时间段的概念，只是适用于我们受限制的灵魂。
The spiritual realm is the eternal now.
而我们永恒的应该是，那灵性世界它只有这个永恒存在，现在。
There's no beginning and end
那是没有开始和结束。
for the activities on the spiritual platform.
在灵性的这个平台，在灵性的这个舞台上是没有这个是没有过去和现在的。所以你在唱诵这个达摩达尔祷文和我们的 Hare Krishna 等。
By the power of the mantra, you can enter into this special realm in which time has no influence.
就是因为这些祷文的能量，我们进入了一个没有时间概念的这样一个空间。
That is the power of pure sound vibration.
这是一个由超然纯粹的声音带来的能量。
And we all aspire to chant with purity.
那因为这个因为这样我们可以净化我们的愿望。我们希望就是因这个能量而受到净化。
So as I was explaining, this Damodarastic prayer is an eternally manifest and perfect prayer.
所以我认为这一个达摩达尔的祷文，它是一个永恒的一个呈现。
Krishna's Damodara Lila is eternal. It's always going on in one universe or another.
它这个达摩达尔的逍遥时光，永恒的在不同的这样的宇宙里面去不断的呈现。
Even though the prayer has no beginning, it manifests through someone.
尽管这个教时光它没有开始，
It comes out of the mouth of Sri Satyavrata Muni.
他这个作者是 Satyavata Muni。
In a conversation he had with Narada Muni, Shonaka Rishi,
他当时呢，他是跟那个Sarisha Muni 和 Narada Muni、Satyavata Muni 和 Narada Muni 的对话。
and in discussing with them about the glories of Krishna, out of his mouth came the Damodarastic prayer.
就在他们谈论 Krishna 的笑傲时光中，从他们的莲花口中就流露出了这些笑傲时光。
But as I explained, that's not the beginning of the Damodarastic. The Damodarastic is eternally manifest, eternally perfect.
就像我刚才所说的，这个笑傲时光它是没有开始的，它是一个永恒的笑傲时光。
That's why when you participate in chanting the Damodarastic, you feel transported to another dimension.
所以也就是在我们念诵这个达摩达尔这个祷文的时候，你会感受到你被你提升到了一个超然的境界。
So why are we chanting this prayer?
那我们为什么要念诵这个祷文呢？
Because we want to please Krishna, especially please Krishna as Damodara Hari.
这是因为我们想荣耀 Krishna， 特别是荣耀 Krishna 这个达摩达尔的这个形象。
And we also chant it to please Srimati Radharani.
同时，我们也是想去唱诵来荣耀 Sri Radharani。
Because during the month of Damodar, during the month of Kartik, there are various vows that you can follow.
因为在这个达摩达尔月的在这个达摩达尔月中，我们可以许下一些誓言。
So Srimati Radharani is known as Urjeshwari. Urjeshwari.
达摩Radharani 就像他的名字一样。
She's the queen of the Kartik vow.
她是卡蒂卡的誓言。
And the Kartik vow is also known as Urja Vrata.
那卡蒂卡誓言呢，又被称为Odi Raka。
Urja Vrata. Urja Vrata.
Urja Raka。
It's all right. So, we especially try to increase our hearing and chanting about Krishna during this Damodar month.
所以我们在这个达摩达尔月呢，我们要去不断的增加我们的唱诵。
Sometimes devotees undertake some physical austerity
那有些奉献者呢，他又会采取一些比较特殊的一些苦行，
to eat less or sleep less.
睡少一点或吃少一点。
But the real purpose of reducing bodily activities is that you have more time for hearing and chanting about Krishna.
但其实我们减少这些活动的原因，应该是要让自己有更多的时间呢，去唱诵去唱诵这个祷文。
Not that you take pride in, oh, I'm sleeping less, I'm eating less, finished.
而不是说你因为我说我吃的少了，我睡得少了，我因此而骄傲。
No, everything is about increasing the quality of our hearing about Krishna and chanting about Krishna.
所有的一切都应该为了提升我们聆听和唱诵 Krishna 的荣耀。
To please Krishna, especially Krishna as Damodari, to please Srimati Radharani, we chant this prayer.
为了去取悦Sri Krishna， 为了取悦Radharani Sri Radharani， 我们因此而唱诵这个祷文。
So let us look at the first verse.
因此，我们大家一起来看一下第一段诗节。
There is so much knowledge about Krishna packed into every verse of this prayer.
这个诗节当中，我们汇集了很多这个智慧在这个诗节当中。
So besides your singing the song, you should know what it means.
除了大家要会唱这个诗节，我们还应该理解其中的含义。
Of course, even if you just sing it and you don't know what it means, you'll still benefit.
但就算你不明白这个诗节的含义，你唱诵了还是对你有益的。
That is the power of these authorized mantras.
那么也就是这一个曼陀罗它的一个非常权威的一个能量。
But you can benefit much more if you know what the mantras mean.
那如果你明白这个曼陀罗的含义，你就会受益更多。
Because this prayer will teach you very deep subjects of bhakti.
因为这个诗节它会告诉你、教会你更深层次的奉爱。
So how does it begin?
那怎么开始呢？
Namamishvaram, offering obeisance to whom?
我们要向谁致以敬拜呢？
Offering obeisances to the supreme controller.
我们要向至尊的控制者，供奉我们的前进的顶拜。
So that, in other words, right from the very beginning of this prayer, Krishna's identity as the supreme controller is established.
那么也就在这个诗节的开始 ，Krishna 就已经直接的表明了我是至尊的身份，我是至尊的控制者。
Because unless you understand Krishna as a supreme controller, you can't make any further progress in this prayer.
因为只有我们明白了 Krishna 他是至尊控制者的这样的一个地位，你才能够开始进步。
So first, understand Krishna is not an ordinary human being.
首先，我们要明白 Krishna 他不是一个普通人。
If you make that mistake of thinking Krishna is an ordinary human being, then you'll not understand this Damodara Lila.
如果你认为 Krishna 是一个普通人，那你就没有办法成功的理解这个达摩达尔的这个祷文的含义了。
You'll think, what is so special about a mother punishing her child?
就比如说，一个妈妈惩罚她的孩子有什么特殊的呢？
Happens every day.
这个事情每天都在发生。
All right, this child happens to be blue, but still, what is so special about his being tied up?
这个孩子他是蓝色的，然后他又被绑起来，这有什么特别的呢？
Srila Prabhupada explains that even today in India, when the child is naughty, parents can tie up the child.
在印度，他们那个现在的父母说，就算当今的孩子他如果很顽皮的话，我一样也会把他绑起来。
Has it happened to any of you when you were little?
大家在你小时候有没有发生过这样的情况呢？
Anyone?
有吗？没有。
Maya poor Lila, did you tie up your children when they're naughty?
玛雅普利亚，你有没有把你的孩子绑起来？I just punish them.
So unless you understand Krishna as the Parameshvara, the supreme controller, the rest of the prayer makes no sense.
除非你能明白 Krishna 他是至尊控制者，这样的话，剩下的这些祷文的内容才对你来说才有意义。
So in this first verse, various excellences of Krishna are presented.
那么在第一个世节当中，就把 Krishna 的他的这个完美就体现出来了。
So the first excellence is that he's the supreme controller.
那么第一个完美就是他是至尊的控制者。
So we're first offering our obeisances to that reality.
所以我们就要向这样的现实，献上我们的顶拜。
And what else about this supreme controller?
那至尊控制者有什么呢？
Satchidananda Rupam. He has a form.
Satchidananda Rupa， 他有一个形象。
But what is the nature of that form?
那关于他的这个形象又有什么样的特质呢？
Krishna's form is made of eternity, knowledge, and bliss.
Krishna 的永恒的形体包含了知识、喜乐和永恒。
How many of you could immediately, as soon as you heard about Krishna, understand that his form is non-material?
有多少人在你们看到了 Krishna 的形体后，立刻就明白了他的这种非物质性？没有。
Yeah, it seemed very strange, yes?
你们觉得哎呀，好奇怪的吗？
Because unconsciously you were being an impersonalist.
因为我们无意识的都是有一些那种非人格的。
There is some vague, undefined spiritual energy.
有一个就是有一个能量的空间。
And just to help us to meditate on that undefined, vague energy, we imagine these various forms of God.
我们在这个空间下呢，去冥想，这个神呢，有一个形象。
This is contaminated thinking.
这是一种受污染的思想。
Why do we have such a difficult time understanding that Krishna has form and activities?
为什么现在我们都这么困难去理解 Krishna 他是有一个形象的呢？
We have a difficult time because we think, I know about forms, I know about activities, they're all material.
这个困难是因为我们知道它有形象，我们知道它有活动，但这些都是物质性的。
So, the Supreme must have nothing material, so no form, no activities.
所以至尊的话，它就应该是跟这些形象啊无关的，所以它就应该是没有形象的。
So how many of you, as soon as you started hearing about the little blue boy, you thought, oh yes.
那大家在座有多少人，当时一听到这个蓝色的这个小男孩的时候，就立刻领悟到了呢？
Anyone?
No.
You thought, what is this?
然后大家就会觉得很困惑，说哎呀，这是什么呀？
It's too personal.
这个太个人人格化了。
And now just look at you.
那现在来看看我们自己。
You're sitting on the floor hearing about a little blue boy being tied up by his mother.
那你就坐在这儿，然后就听着这个关于这个小男孩被绑起来的这样一个故事。
What happened?
发生了什么呀？
Because you listened submissively, your consciousness could be transformed.
因为在听的过程当中，你的你就会谦卑，改变我们的知觉和谦卑。
So yes, Krishna has form, he has activities, he has his associates.
是的 ，Krishna 他是有形象的，他也有活动，他也有同游。
And the more you meditate on the excellences of Krishna, you'll never get to the end of them.
你越是去冥想他的这些无限的这样的一些完美的话呢，你就越能够去发现它是无限的。
So just like you need a key to enter a house, similarly, the key to entering into this prayer, Damodarastic, is first to understand, Namamishvaram, I'm offering my obeisances to the Supreme Controller.
就像一道门，它有一把钥匙，那么这把钥匙帮你开这所大门呢，就是这把钥匙的关键就是让你明白，Krishna 他是至尊的 ，Krishna 是至尊的控制者。
He's no ordinary person, although he can act like a human being. He's not an ordinary human being.
就算他的行为看起来像一个普通人，但他实际上他并不是普通人。
Sometimes persons become attracted to Krishna thinking they're becoming attracted, but they think he's an ordinary human being.
那有些人他被那个 Krishna 吸引的话呢，他只是认为 Krishna 是一个普通的人类。
In New Zealand, one Japanese tourist came to one of our centers.
在新西兰的时候，有一个日本的一个游客，他当时来到我们中心。
And she saw a picture of Radha and Krishna.
他当时给我们看了一张照片，是关于 Radha 和 Krishna 的。
For the first time ever. For the first time.
这第一次拿给我们看。
She was in her 20s and coming to New Zealand to see the sights.
当时他也就是20岁，第一次来到新西兰。
So she walked into our Bhakti Center.
然后他就来到了我们那个奉爱的这个中心。
Saw a picture of Radha and Krishna.
然后他当时看到 Radha 和 Krishna 的照片。
She looked.
然后他就看着。
And then she came up to me.
他就走到了我的面前。
And she said,
他说
"Who's that girl with him?"
这个女孩是谁啊？
How do we get rid of her? I want him.
哪里可以找到他？我想要这个女孩子。他不想要那个男孩，他想要那个 Radharani 那个女孩子的形象。
他不要女的，他要男的。他是女的，Japanese 女士，他要男的，不要女的。
哦，sorry，I confused。他这个日本的一个游客是女孩子啊，她当时是说她看到了那个 Radharani 和 Krishna 照片，她想要 Krishna， 她不要那个 Radharani。
So she was attracted, but she thought, he's an ordinary person. He's an ordinary boy. I want him. I got to get rid of the girl.
哦，他当时就是觉得说我当时就是被这个Krishna 所吸引了，他认为他只是个普通人，然后他就是说把这个Radharani 把他去掉了，不要。
So the second excellence is Satchidananda Rupam. He has a rupa, a form made not of matter, but of eternity, full knowledge, and complete bliss.
那也就是说，第二个就是他是有 Krishna， 他是有这个极乐永恒和知识的形象的，他充满了
So this first line of the prayer destroys all your material conceptions about Krishna.
那么这一个第一个祷文的话呢，他就帮助摧毁了我们的这个物质的这样的一个概念。
And then we now have entrance into the rest of the prayer.
然后我们就可以进入这个祷文的进入剩余这个祷文的其余的部分。
Just like you have entrance into a building or a stadium or arena.
就是像你进入了一个大厦里面，进入了一个场馆里面了。
Sometimes you need a ticket to enter the stadium.
就像你有一张票能够进入这个场地。
Yes, they have a big stadium in Hong Kong.
香港有一个体育场。
So sometimes you need a ticket to see some event.
那大家必须要买票才能去看一些大型的表演节目。
So your ticket for understanding the rest of the prayer is first to accept that Krishna is not an ordinary person.
所以我们要了解这个祷文的它的这个票也就是说我们要进入这个祷文的这个票，就是我们要明白 Krishna 他是至尊的控制者。
And then Lasa Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. The next excellence is the Lasa Kundalam, the earrings on his ears that are moving back and forth.
那么第二句的话呢，是说第二个完美呢是我们聆听到这个故事的前后。
So you would think, what's so special about earrings?
那你可能会想，就是说关于聆听有什么特别的呢？他的耳环 earring
What you have on?
earring 关于 Krishna 的这个耳环前后的摆动。
How many of you have earrings on?
有多少人是戴着耳环呢？
Raise your hands. 1, 2. No men in Hong Kong wear earrings?
没有法国戴耳环。
It's quite common elsewhere. Men wear maybe one diamond in their ear.
有些男人他们会在耳朵上戴一个钻石耳环。
They don't do that in Hong Kong?
那香港没有人这样。
So why in the second line of this prayer is Lasa Kundalam? Why are we talking about earrings that are moving back and forth?
那我们这个在第二段里面，我们为什么要去描述它的这个耳环前后的摆动呢？
There are 3 reasons.
这是有3个原因的。
First of all, when Krishna wears earrings, he's making the earrings look good, not that the earrings make him look good.
首先第一个原因就是 Krishna 戴耳环，他是让这个耳环变得漂亮，而不是这个耳环让他变得漂亮。
You put on so that your beauty will increase.
就是我们戴耳环是为了增加我们的自己的美丽。
Yes, is it so?
Yeah.
You look in the mirror and, oh,
我们会
oh,
照
how
着镜
nice,
子
how pretty I look.
我们会照着镜子看自己戴着耳环，哎呀，
I have some new earrings.
我有一对新耳环哦，
I hope someone will notice.
我想别人看到我这个耳环。
But what about Krishna's earrings?
那 Krishna 的耳环呢？
He makes the earrings look beautiful.
是让他是因为 Krishna 让这个耳环变得美丽。
So the earrings are not helping the beauty of Krishna. Krishna's helping the beauty of the earrings.
并不是 Krishna 去帮助了，就是说，并不是因为这个耳环帮助了 Krishna 显得美丽，而是 Krishna 佩戴这个耳环，让这个耳环变得美丽。
So how many of you can say you can do like that?
那这里谁能敢说我也是这样的？
So in other words, Krishna is the ornament of his ornaments.
它是可以说 Krishna 是装饰品中的装饰，装饰品的装饰。
And his earrings are in the shape of sharks.
那它耳环的形状是一个鲨鱼状的。
And as Krishna moves, those earrings are touching his cheeks.
那当 Krishna 动起来的时候呢，那个鲨鱼的鲨鱼的嘴就会碰到他的脸。
In this way, the earrings get the greatest fortune.
那也就是这个鲨鱼就获得了很大的这样的这个仁慈幸运。
Because Krishna's earrings, when he walks, they get to touch his cheeks.
因为Krishna 在走的时候呢，那个耳环摆动的时候就碰到他的脸。
Cheeks that are only touched by the kisses of Mother Yashoda.
就是像因为只有Yashoda 妈妈，她可以去亲到这个 Krishna 的脸。
Yes, it's like mothers like to kiss their children.
像妈妈亲吻自己的孩子。
Yes, you did this? I see it in the airport all the time.
我在机场经常看到。
Mothers holding a little child.
妈妈是怀里抱着一个很
And just without even thinking, just
不停地亲吻她的孩子。
so Krishna's cheeks are only meant to be touched by Mother Yashoda's kisses.
因为 Krishna 的脸颊只有被 Yashoda 妈妈才能亲吻。
There's another confidential person who can do that to Krishna's cheeks, but we shouldn't talk about that.
还有一个神秘人物，他也是有资格去亲这个 Krishna 脸庞，但我们今天就不讲。
Because in this prayer, Krishna is not of that age yet.
因为在这个诗节里的时候 ，Krishna 还没有到那个年纪。
So what's the next excellence?
那么下一个的这个完美是什么？
Gokule Brajamanam.
Gokula Bhajanam。
In Gokul, this is the special place where Krishna reveals his special beauty.
也就是在 Gokul 这个非常神圣的地方 ，Krishna 揭示了他的这个少有时光。
In Mathura and Dwarka, Krishna doesn't show his full sweet beauty.
在这个 Mathura 和Dwarka， Krishna 并没有展示他这个三种他的这些赋予。
Gokule Brajamanam. Only in Braj does Krishna reveal his full confidential sweetness and beauty.
那也就是在 Braja， Krishna 才完全的展示了他的赋予完美。
So this prayer is informing you that there's going to be something special happening.
那么所以这个祷文就向你揭示了这有一些特殊的一些事情。
So now
特殊之处。
that you understand Krishna is the supreme controller,
所以我们现在第一，我们明白了 Krishna 他是至尊的控制者。
now that you understand about the form of Krishna,
然后我们又明白了 Krishna 他是有形象的。
now that you understand Krishna is the ornament of his ornaments,
那我们又明白了 Krishna 他是这个装饰之中的装饰品。
now you can hear all about this special place, Braj.
然后我们又了解了、听到了所有关于这个很特殊的这个 Braja 这个神圣的这个地方，
where Krishna reveals his most confidential personal excellences.
在这里 Krishna 展现了他最机密的他的个人的个人时光。
So are you ready for going to Braj?
所以大家准备好去 Braj？
Why?
为什么？
Vrindavan looks like some dusty, busy town in India.
为什么大家想去啊？那个文达文看起来就像一个非常就是忙乱灰尘很大的这样一个城镇。
Who has been there? Raise your hand.
谁去过文达文，请举一下手。
So what did you find special there?
那你在那里找到什么很特别的吗？
甜美
Sweetness。
Where does that sweetness come from?
那这个甜美是从哪里来的？ Krishna Lila。
It's because of Krishna's Lila, his pastimes there.
就是因为 Krishna 在那里的笑时光。
In Braj, Krishna reveals about himself personal excellences that he doesn't reveal in Mathura or Dwarka.
因为 Krishna 在 Braja 展现了他在 Mathura 和 Dwarka 没有展现的笑时光。
Just like when you go to work, how many of you reveal all your personal characteristics at work?
就像大家去工作上班，你会在工作场所个人的这个魅力的。
Anyone? No. You don't reveal your personal work.
对，没有，因为不会有人去在公共的工作的场。
A new work policy that the human present.
就是像这个人力资源，他们就喜欢去制定一些这个工作场所的一些政策。
They say you should bring your whole self to work. Don't hide anything.
他们就宣传说，完全的把你交给这个工作，不要有所隐藏，不要有所保留。
In this way, you're supposedly more productive.
这样的话，你就会更有效，做事就更有效率。
So if you're angry or sad, that's okay. Bring it to work.
他说你的愤怒、你的难过都带到工作当中，没关系。
Be natural.
就是自然的展现你自己。
And then the hope is that you'll be more productive. You'll work more like a slave.
也就是我们希望你成为一个高效率的这样一个工作狂。
So express yourself completely.
所以就完全的展现自己吧。
That's the new human resources philosophy.
这就是最新的人力资源的政策。
Has it come to Hong Kong yet?
这香港有了吗？
So generally when you go to work, it's a drama, it's theater, yes?
当我们去上班的时候，就像在演一场戏剧，对吗？
You try to convince your employer that, oh, I care about this job so much.
因为你想向你的老板就是展示说，我真的很在乎这份工作，
Oh, this job is my everything.
这份工作是我的一切呀。
But everyone knows you're faking it.
所以，但是其实每个人大家都知道你是在装，
Why?
为什么呢？
Because you want the money.
因为我们想要的就是钱。
What is it? Tirtharaj Prabhu was telling me the mantra in Hong Kong.
上次 Tirtharaj Prabhu 有告诉我一个香港的一个 mantra，
No money, no talking.
钱别谈。
So you don't reveal your personal life at the workplace.
所以我们不会在工作场合去揭示我们的这个个人的隐私。
But still, you want some place in your life where you can be yourself and reveal yourself.
但是我们确实也希望在生活当中有一个地方能够让我们展示真实的自己。
So Krishna is the supreme person.
Krishna 他是至尊人的守神，
He has his personal, very personal place for showing part of him that he will not show elsewhere.
也就是 Krishna 他当然也是希望有一个他非常个人隐私的地方去展现他自己的这些个人机密的这些笑时光。
So now the next excellence that this first verse presents is about Krishna being naughty.
那么，所以这个接下来这个诗节就展现出 Krishna 他是如何的这个非常的调皮。
Yashoda biolukala dhavamanam. He's going to be tied with a rope to the mortar for grinding spices.
他被母亲用那个绳子给绑了起来。
But first, you have to catch Krishna.
那首先，你这个总得把他给先把 Krishna 抓住吧。
He's not going to let his mother catch him.
他其实他开始他不想让他妈妈抓住他。
Actually, it's a lukalad. It's for churning milk into butter.
他是去捣乱，就是偷那个罐子里的奶油。
How did that happen?
这是如何发生的呢？
Who can tie up the Supreme Personality of Godhead?
谁能把至尊人格守神给绑起来呢？
So you should be thinking about this.
我们应该去思考一下这个问题。
Because the more you think about Krishna, the more blessed your consciousness becomes.
因为我们越多的思考 Krishna， 那你的这个 Krishna 知觉就会越多。
Queen Kunti thinks about it and talks about it in her prayers in the first canto.
昆体皇后在她的这个祷文当中，她在第一个圣女国家瓦坛第一篇里面有提到。
She says fear is afraid of Krishna.
她说，恐惧和对 Krishna 的恐惧，对恐惧和害怕。
But Krishna is afraid of Mother Yashoda.
但是 Krishna 却害怕母亲雅修的。
So Queen Kunti says, this is very bewildering.
他说这真是让我非常困惑的。
Everyone is afraid of Krishna in the form of birth, death, disease, old age. Everyone who's intelligent, which means no one today.
因为每一个人都害怕生老病死。有智慧的人他们其实都害怕，但现在好像没有人害怕。
One way or another, in one form or another, people are afraid.
不管是这样是以这种方式还是那种方式，人们都会害怕。
The external energy, the material energy, is Krishna's energy.
这种永恒的能量，它是 Krishna 的能量。
So people are afraid of the miseries of material existence.
那么人们就会对这种很玄秘的这样的一种能量就非常害怕。
Coming from their interaction with Krishna's energy.
这些恐惧是来源于他们跟这个 Krishna 这种神秘力量之间的一种互动而来的。
But those fears and those causes of fear are afraid of Krishna.
然后这些恐惧和这些恐惧的原因都是来源于 Krishna。
And Krishna is afraid of Mother Yashoda?
结果 Krishna 反而却害怕母亲雅修的。
How can this be possible? How can this be possible?
那这一切是怎么可能呢？
Queen Kunti Devi knows Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
那昆体皇后她是知道 Krishna 他是至尊人格守神的。
How many of you have read First Canto Bhagavatam?
有多少人读过圣典国家瓦坛第一篇？
How many of you have read 10 cantos of Bhagavatam?
那有多少人读过第10篇呢？
How many of you have a full set of Bhagavatam in your home?
有多少人在家里有整套的国家瓦坛的？
Not everyone.
不是每个人都有吗？
I've been told that the apartments in Hong Kong are too small you can't have a full set of Bhagavatam.
我是听说香港的这个房子太小，放不下这个整套的圣典国家瓦坛。
Is that the excuse?
这是借口吗？
Huh? So there, it's online. I don't need the books.
或者说，那个电子版都有的， 我不需要那个书。
How many think like that?
有多少人是这样想的？
No one wants to raise their hand.
没有人肯举手啊。
By having the physical books in your home, this is having the deity in your home.
拥有一套书本的博伽瓦坛，相当于是你在家里有一个神像。
How many volumes of Bhagavatam? 12 that you have?
大家有多少册这个有多少篇这个博伽瓦坛？12吗？12篇。
You don't have in your apartment, under your altar or next to your altar room for 12 books?
难道在你的这个神坛下面没有一个地方可以放着12本书吗？
These books are worshipable deities.
这个书就是相当于在崇拜神像。
You think you can always rely on online to be available?
大家总是指望着说啊，我只要看线上的就好了。
If there's some political problem, what's the first thing that is cut?
就是当我们我们当有事情要发生，我们第一个就是要把这个互联网就是那个网络给关掉。
So then what will happen? Let me go online and read the prayers by Queen Kunti. No internet.
当你想读这个第一篇昆体皇后的这个祈祷的时候，发现哎呀没网啊。
It's happened, yes?
这会发生的，对吧？
对，
So everyone should have a full set of Bhagavatam in their house.
所以每一个人家里都应该有一个整套的圣典博伽瓦坛。
Who disagrees?
谁同意？
Disagree?
同意
Who does not agree? Who does not agree?
谁不同意的呢？
no.
So you will have a full set, yes?
所以大家都是有整套的了啊，
Yes?
是吗？
Or you're just telling me.
We'll give a discount.
Or you're just saying that while I'm here. Or you are just saying that while I'm here.
或者说大家那个
While I'm here.
我在这里，在这里说，你们在这里说，说什么？要有一套在家里。
就是我在的时候，也请大家说，就是我家里有这样一套博伽瓦坛。
Huh?
因为我在，你才说家里有。
OK， 是不是大家因为我在这里，你们才说家里有一套博伽瓦坛？
是怎么回事？是有。
We were speaking about the first canto and Queen Kunti understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
所以第一篇那个博伽瓦坛第一篇，它里面就陈述了昆体皇后她是明白 Krishna 他是至尊人格守神的。
But Mother Yashoda does not know that.
但是亚修的妈妈她却不知道，
Why?
为什么呢？
She's bewildered by Krishna.
因为她被 Krishna 所迷惑了。
Particularly, she's bewildered by Krishna's Yogamaya potency.
她是被 Krishna 的这个 Yoga Maya 的这个能量所迷惑。
You know that Mahamaya, the illusory energy, is for bewildering the conditioned souls.
大家知道这个Mahamaya 它是迷惑我们这个受限制灵魂的这样的一个能量。
But Krishna's illusory energy cannot affect his pure devotees.
但是 Krishna 的这些迷惑能量却不能够去对他的这些奉献者有。
So how do Krishna's associates become bewildered?
Krishna 那些童谣怎么会被迷惑呢？
You should think about this.
我们应该去思考一下这个问题。
I'm in Maya. I think I'm the body and mind.
我在玛雅当中，我是这个身体，我是心意。
I think material happiness will make me truly happy.
我觉得这些物质的这些快乐，这些物质上的快乐享受，让我确实感到很开心。
I think like that because I'm in Maya.
我这样想是因为我就在玛雅之中，
I'm covered by Krishna's illusory potency.
因为我被这个 Krishna 的这样的 迷幻的能量所迷惑。
I don't know anything about Krishna.
我对 Krishna 一无所知，
Or I think Krishna's an ordinary person.
我觉得他好像就是一个普通人，
That's because of Mahamaya.
这都是因为 Mahamaya 的原因。
But how is it that Mother Yashoda doesn't understand Krishna is God?
那亚修的妈妈怎么可能会不知道 Krishna 他是神呢？
That's because she's blinded by Yogamaya.
那是因为他被 Yoga Maya 所屏蔽，
She's blinded by Krishna's spiritual Maya, which helps in Krishna's pastimes.
他是因为被这个 Krishna 的灵性的这样的 Maya 所屏蔽，来帮助上演 Krishna 的笑时光。
So Queen Kunti is not as fortunate as Mother Yashoda.
所以昆提皇后她没有像这个亚修达妈妈那样幸运。
How can that be?
那这怎么会是这样呢？
Because Mother Yashoda has a more intimate relationship with Krishna.
因为亚修达妈妈她和 Krishna 之间有更亲密的关系。
For the sake of giving pure affection to Krishna, she never knows that Krishna is God. For the purpose.
这个
For the purpose of giving pure affection to Krishna.
这个目的呢是为了是为了得到对 Krishna 更纯粹的这样的亲爱情感。
How can she feed Krishna her breast milk if she knows he's the supreme personality of Godhead?
他怎么能够去惩罚 Krishna 呢 ？Krishna 呢？后面他给这个 Krishna 去喂奶，
How is that possible?
怎么可能呢？
But Yogamaya prevents her from understanding he's God, and she simply thinks, oh, he's my little child. If I don't feed him, he'll be hungry.
那么就是因为 Yoga Maya 的原因呢，让亚修的妈妈觉得说他不是神，他只是我的孩子。如果我不去喂他，他会饿的。
You understand?
大家明白吗？
明白了。
Huh?
She said understand.
Krishna likes it this way.
Krishna 喜欢这样去做。
Do you think you would like to be worshipped 24/7?
你觉得你能够24小时是不停的去崇拜 Krishna 吗？
To be followed everywhere by persons who are saying, oh, how great you are.
或者是说然后每一个人都跟着他说啊，你实在是太伟大了。
It gets very boring.
这会让人觉得很。
At first, you would be very excited. Oh, yes, this is very good.
开始的时候我们都很激动，这实在是太棒了。
All day, day after day, you are so great.
每一天的都在说啊，你实在是太伟大了。
We offer our obeisances to you.
我们向你以前真的。
How wonderful you are.
你实在是太完美了。
And the persons are treating you with awe and reverence.
然后这些人们就是因此而敬畏你。
We bow down to you
然后向你
every moment of the day.
向你顶拜。
At first, you would like this, yes?
开始的时候你可能会觉得。
At last, the people are understanding my glories.
最终那个人们就会明白我的荣耀。
This is the way the world should be.
这应该就是这样，世界就是这样子的。
But after a while, you're going to become bored.
但是过了很久之后，你就会发现，哎，这样是真的很枯燥。
You're going to think, I want some friends.
我想有一些朋友呀。
I want love.
我想要爱。
I want affection.
我想要情感。
It's too much, all this reverence and official prayers.
我这些表面上的这些太多了。
Oh, how great you are.
你实在是太伟大了。
You have made the oceans, you have made the mountains.
你创造了大海，你创造了
You have made
山
all living entities.
你创造了所有的生物体。
That is correct when offered to Krishna, but he wants more than that.
我们这样去崇拜 Krishna 没有错，但是他想要更多。
Krishna likes affection.
Krishna 想要我们的爱，想要我们的情感。
But then you'll say, how can Krishna be perfect and complete if he's lacking affection?
那大家可能会想说，如果 Krishna 没有情感的话，我们怎么会是完美的呢？
He's missing something.
他就会缺少了一些东西。
He has needs.
他有需求。
But no, Krishna is full of himself.
但其实 Krishna 他是自我满足的。
His energies supply him with everything.
他的能量已经给了他所有的一切。
Krishna never goes outside of himself for pleasure.
他从来不会向外去寻求任何的快乐。
What happens when you want to enjoy?
当你想享乐的时候，会做什么？
You have to go outside of yourself.
你会向外去寻求。
Let me go to this place. Let me be with this person.
让我去这个地方，让我跟那个人在一起。
You're not self-sufficient.
你不是一个自我满足的。
You're so dependent on external factors.
我们寻求一种外在的这样的一个自我满足感。
Oh, what will the weather be today?
今天天气如何呀？
Is there a typhoon coming?
台风又要来了吗？
So many conditions.
如此多的限制条件。
But Krishna is independent 100% in his enjoyment.
但是 Krishna 他是100%独立，然后是自我满足的。
All these devotees that have relationships with Krishna, they are his energies.
所有跟 Krishna 的这些奉献者们都是他的能量。
So Krishna is the independent enjoyer.
所以 Krishna 他是一个独立的这样的一个享受者。
How many of you can say that you are the independent enjoyer?
你们在座谁能说自己是一个独立的享受者呢？
Anyone?
有人吗？
Whenever you try to be happy, you have to go outside yourself, and that is very risky.
那我们每一次要取悦的时候，我们就向外寻求，其实这个是风险很大的。
And you go through many bad experiences.
然后你就会遭遇很多很糟糕的这样的经历。
But you can't stop
但是你可以停止下来。
because you want to enjoy.
但是你停不下来，因为你想享受。
So lifetime after lifetime, we suffer, we suffer, we suffer.
这也就是一世复一世的，我们不断的在受苦。
So what does Maya tell you?
所以玛雅告诉我们什么？
Try again.
再试试吧，
It'll be all right this time.
这一次肯定可以的。
I once heard Srila Prabhupada give this definition of Maya.
我很喜欢圣帕帕德对于玛雅的一个定义。
He says it's like when a little child comes to be on the lap of the mother.
他说让一个孩子坐到母亲的这个膝盖腿上的时候。
Yes, just like you see sometimes Mayapur Lila's children, they like to cling to her, hold her.
就像有时候我们看到玛普利亚她的孩子抱着她。
Maybe now they're 9 years old, so not so much.
但他们现在已经9岁了，可能就这种行为就少了。
So Maya says, "Come, hold on to me.
玛雅就来了，说来吧，抱着我。
Come, come.
来吧，来吧。
You'll be safe. You'll be happy."
你会安全，你也会快乐的。
So you do it.
然后我们这样
Yes,
做
let me be on your lap.
好的，就让我躺在你的这个腿上。
And then you go to sleep peacefully.
告诉你什么呢？
Wait a minute, that was a mistake. Try again.
玛雅就继续说：“哎呀，那只是犯了个错啊，我们再试一次吧。”
So lifetime after lifetime, it's like this.
所以我们一世复一世的就是这样子。
That's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mudha Janmani Janmani, birth after birth you'll be a fool.
这也就是在国家梵歌里面 ，Krishna 说一世复一世的要过。
Birth after birth.
一个生世接着一个生世的，你是生死轮回。
So the point is that Krishna's affectionate pastimes have nothing to do with the punishments of the illusory energy.
那么 Krishna 的这些情感的这些逍遥时光，它是跟这个惩罚是没有任何关系的。
They are activities of the pure spiritual energy.
它是一个纯粹的一个灵性的能量。
So Mother Yashoda is going to capture Krishna. He's running away from her.
那所以亚修达妈妈就是想把 Krishna 给抓住，然后 Krishna 就跑掉了。
How can she catch Krishna? The greatest mystic yogis cannot catch him.
但是她怎么能够去抓住这个最伟大的这个瑜伽师呢？
The greatest mystic yogis, they want to merge their mind into Brahman.
最伟大的这个瑜伽师呢，让你融入到这个 Brahman， 就是至尊梵当中。
Yet Mother Yashoda, a housewife, a house lady, family lady, she's able to catch Krishna.
那么亚修达妈妈，她就是一个妈妈，一个家里的妻子，她怎么样去怎么能抓住 Krishna 呢？
How is that possible?
这到底怎么发生的呢？
It's such a beautiful sight, Mother Yashoda chasing Krishna.
这个亚修达妈妈追赶这个 Krishna 的这个画面非常的漂亮。
The flowers are falling from her hair as she runs.
当她在跑的时候，她头上的花呢就纷纷落到地上。
How do you catch Krishna?
你怎么样能抓住 Krishna 呢？
As I said, the greatest yogis cannot even approach the tips of his toes.
就是我刚刚所说这个最伟大的这个瑜伽师，
Tip.
最伟大的这个瑜伽师，他们也是没有办法去找到 Krishna 的他的这个足尖的。
She catches him with pure love.
他是用一种纯粹的爱来抓住他的。
And she catches him from behind.
他从后面抓住他。
Paramistam atjantato dusya gopya. She's running, and like an ordinary thief, she catches him from behind.
这个画面就是说，就像一个我们说的通常的一个贼，贼他在前面跑，然后妈妈在后面追，然后从后面抓住他。
How many of you had to chase after little children and catch them?
谁有追过一个孩子，然后从后面抓住他的吗？有吗？
But you can't catch Krishna unless you can conquer him with pure love.
但是如果你不是用你的这样的一个就是真诚的纯粹的爱，你是无法追上 Krishna 的，无法抓住 Krishna 的。
So now that you understand Krishna is no ordinary person, you can appreciate how is it Mother Yashoda caught him.
这样的话，也就是我们能够看到这个 Krishna 貌似常人的这样一种行为，他的母亲Yashoda 是怎么样去抓住他的。
So tomorrow we'll talk about how Krishna, what did he do that Mother Yashoda is chasing him?
我们明天呢就会谈论这个妈妈 Yashoda 她抓住了他之后发生了什么。
What kind of supreme personality of Godhead is this?
那这个至尊人格守神，他到底是怎么样的呢？
You are worshiping this person as a supreme?
你在崇拜这样一位至尊吗？
A little blue boy running away from his mother?
就像你们在崇拜这样一个像一个蓝色的小男孩在奔跑的这样一个 个形象吗？
What's wrong with you all?
那这个大家觉得有问题吗？
You're worshiping this little blue boy who's running in fear from his mother.
大家在崇拜一个蓝色的小男孩，因为害怕他妈妈而奔跑，这样一个形象吗？
But the more you understand about who is Krishna, the more you can relish this pastime.
那么我们越多的了解 Krishna 呢，我们就更加能够去享受这一段孝的时光。
Any questions?
大家有什么问题？
Yes.
可以问吗？
可以啊，
我就说您来翻译吧。
你直接说吧。
没有，您翻译吧。就是，我们也特别的，刚不是说我们就是崇拜这样的一个小男孩被妈妈追的，我们想起来这个也觉得特别甜美，也特别喜欢。那我们这种情感是物质的还是灵性的？
Actually, we really enjoy the pastime. Just you said a little blue boy caught by the mother. We think the pastime is very sweet, but we want to know if such kind of feeling is material or non-material.
What feeling?
他说什么样的甜美的情感？
就是当一想着这个 Krishna 让亚सूदा妈妈，就这个场景就会觉得很甜美。
Just think about this scene. I will feel very happy. I feel sweet.
How we can understand this is material emotion or the spiritual? Because we know we are not this. We not have this.
The beginning of spiritual emotion.
他说这是你的灵性的这样的情感的一个开始。
Like you have an unripe mango.
就像你有一个不熟的这样一个芒果。
It's not ripe, but if you leave it in the sun, in time it will be ripe.
就是你可以把它放在那个阳光下，直到它成熟。
So actually there's only little difference between unripe mango and ripe mango.
其实这个熟的芒果、不熟的芒果，它只有一个比较很小的这样一个区别。
So the unripe mango, in time, if it's in the sun, will become ripe.
也就是在这个阳光下，经过时间，这个不熟的芒果，它就变成熟的芒果。
So that you are appreciating Damodara Lila is very good.
你非常欣赏这个达摩达尔的逍遥时光是很好的。
And that if you are steady in devotional service, that appreciation will become greater and greater, gradually.
那么你在这个但是你只要保证在这个奉爱的这个奉爱服务当中呢，你的这种情感它就会越来越升华。
You have a full set of Srimad Bhagavatam in your home? Okay.
你家里是不是有整套的圣典国家瓦坛呢？
All right.
I read every day.
Oh, very good.
我已经读了。很好。
Anyone else?
其他人有问题吗？
Yes. You have a full set?
你家里有整套的国家瓦坛？
Huh?
我想问的问题正是关于这个。
She said yes?
Yes.
Okay, you can ask a question.
现在你才可以问问题。
你们说问题先请到瓦坛。我想问的问题很简单，咕噜刚才说，整套的圣典国家瓦坛放在神像台上崇拜。
不是，他说放在神台下面。
好像一个神，
好像是像神
神像一样。
我想问放一本。一定要一整套放，一定要一整套。
放在哪里？放在神台上面吗？
刚才跟我说 整套的圣女博德晚餐是放在神像。
他没这样说。
没这样说。
放家里一套，
就相当于是神像。
就没有说要放在哪里。
对。
因为我只是放了一本在神像台上面，其他的就放在书架。
Srimad Bhagavatam just mentioned, if you have a set of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it means you worship deity at home. What she heard, she said she think put one book of Srimad Bhagavatam in the altar, and others in another shop, workshop. Is it okay?
To have them in different bookshelves. Do you have it in your home?
他说：“首先，你家里是不是有一整套
Okay.
好，就可以了。
不需要再放在神像台上。
Yeah, if she need to put one of them on the shelter.
It's okay.
Okay.
On the altar. Sorry. On the
Altar?
Yeah.
Altar, yes.
Altar.
Yes.
She's asking. She only put one book, one Srimad Bhagavatam on the altar.
Yeah.
The rest is in the bookshelf. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
是可以的，是可以的。
家有的都是可以了。
对，是
的，
可以的。
Anything else? Anything else?
好，还有其他吗？
Hare Krishna. You have all the Srimad Bhagavatam?
家里有整套的圣典博大。
刚才我在听到您形容对孩子的那种情感是非常的那个甜美的。作为一个母亲，当我刚开始有孩子的时候，我是很理性的想要告诉自己，就是只是一个服务，不要太那个去爱这个孩子的依附，然后为了服务他更纯真的那种母爱。然后我就会很依附着，很投入的去爱这个孩子，真的是每天都会亲他。但是当Krishna突然就拿走了这么的一个孩子的时候，我对这种情感就很难拿出这种依附。我想请问咕噜，我怎么能去除这种情感，突如其来的
？Actually, she just lost her child recently.
Yes, I.
Yeah. Okay. So she just want to say, yes, she understands what you said about the children, the affection, kiss the children. She can understand that very deeply. When she has a child, when she had a child, she kissed her son. Very often kiss her son and love her son, and but she told herself, it's a kind of service. Don't attach, don't have too much attachment on the children, on the child. But now Krishna take up her son, so she want to know how to. How to say, how to get rid of this kind of attachment, because she's very miss her son very much.
There, yes. She needs to develop knowledge.
他说你应该要去就是要去就是说尽量扩充你的知识。
You have read Bhagavad Gita?
他说你有读那个博家梵歌吗？
So in the beginning, Arjuna is crying.
他说在最开始的时候啊，Arjuna也在哭泣。
He's showing his human side.
他把他的这个人性化的一面就表露出来。
So certainly, if we lose a child, it's very devastating for the heart.
他说，当然失去孩子这个是真的是非常心痛的事情。
So Arjuna was crying.
那 Arjuna 那时候也在哭泣。
I don't want to fight. I don't want to lose these relatives.
我 不想打仗，我也不想失去这些亲人。
But then he was brought to knowledge.
但是这个时候呢，他去获取了知识。
I have one sister.
我有一个姐姐，
She lost 2 sons
她失去了2个孩子，
in 2 months.
在2个月内失去了2个儿
Both
子，
suddenly, no warning.
没有任何的预警，或者是就是没有任何的。
1 month, 1 son died
他说1个月
suddenly.
一个儿子就死掉了，很突然的。
2 months later, another son died
就第2个月
suddenly, no warning.
没有任何征兆的，他第2个儿子也死了。
2 years later, daughter died.
结果2年之后，他的女儿也死了。
This is why Krishna says this is a world of birth and death.
所以这是 Krishna 说的，这是一个生死轮回的世界。
So she said, my sister said, without bhakti, she would have jumped off a bridge.
他说，但是他姐姐就说，如果没有这个奉爱的话，他是没有办法跳出来的。
But she took shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam
但是他就躲避于这个圣典博伽瓦坛，
and came out of the situation stronger.
然后就很坚强的就能够走出这个困境，
Okay?
好吗？
You can come out of this even stronger spiritually.
他说你能够走出这个困境的，让自己更坚强起来，
But you need knowledge,
但是你需要知识，
and that knowledge will engage you in devotional service.
然后这个知识能够让你在沉浸在这个奉爱的这个服务当中去。
So you have the books, yes?
所以你有书对吧？
Now you read them.
开始读吧。
Hare Krishna.
哈利克什。
So tomorrow we will continue.
好，明天我们会继续。
We will discuss the situation that Mother Yashoda was doing, and then Krishna became angry.
我们会讨论这个亚修达妈妈她做的这些事情，然后 Krishna 呢就变得有些愤怒了，有些生气了。
How can Krishna become angry?
Krishna 怎么会生气呢？
He's just a little boy.
他只是一个小男孩呀。
We will discuss tomorrow.
我们明天再来讨论。
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna。
Devamrita Swami ki
Jai。
Can I give a short announcement? Hare Krishna. Tomorrow we have the second class by Maharaj from 4 to 6.
明天我们下午4点到6点呢是Maharaj 的第2堂课。
And after the class, we're going out for Harinam.
那么课程结束后，我们就会有户外的唱诵。
It's not just the Harinam, we are doing the Damodara street program.
这不只是就是户外唱诵，我们还要做达摩达尔的这个户外的这个点灯仪式。
So tomorrow, after the class, we'll go out from 6 to 8, and then we'll come back for dinner. And we'll bring the deities out. We'll invite everyone to light a candle, take a book, prasadam, and then give donation.
那么课程结束后呢，我们就会外出点灯，我们会把神像请出去，让街上的人也来为神像点灯祈祷，然后回来之后就晚餐。
So we invite everyone to join us. And if you can dress in sari, nice dress, and dhoti also with tilak.
我们诚挚的邀请大家来参加，最好能够穿上兜体啊，或者是纱丽，涂上提拉克。
So 6 to 8, immediately after the class we'll go and then come back for dinner.
我们时间是6点到8点，也就课程一结束我们就出发，然后回来之后。